Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the third episode of the toughest league in the world. You join me as I'm looking at the table for the toughest Premier League in the world. Um, right now, we're number 7. We've played 5 games, we've drawn 2 games, we've won 2 games, and we've lost 1 game. That leaves us with 8 points. Um, Real Madrid and Man City are at the top with 5 games played and 5 games won, with leaving them with 15 points. So there is a difference of about 7 points between us and second place. So if we do continue winning a few matches, then we could potentially get up and get into a Champions League position if we get the top 4. We're not that far from it. We are, however, in the Champions League at the moment. So the first match that we're going to play in the group stages is going to be against Valencia. Now, as you can see, I've got a potential international management offer. I haven't actually had a look at it just yet because I don't know who that was for. Let me just have a look and see. Potential Canada and Paraguay. Okay, so I'm not going to be interested in any of those, so we'll just skip out on that. When that does come through, we will definitely just reject it because, well, we don't want that. Right, okay, so let's get right into the match. I haven't made any changes since the last episode, so we're just going to go straight into it. As you know, I'm really enjoying playing this league at the moment, and I'm trying to pull out as many videos as I can because I just want to play with this team, and I don't want to play matches in this career mode without not sharing it to YouTube. So I'm trying to make as many videos as I can playing this league because I really am enjoying playing it right now. The first game of the Champions League against Valencia is important. Are we going to come away with 3 points, 1 point, or are we going to get no points at all? Ideally, of course, we do want to try and play as hard as we can and win the Champions League, but if that's not possible, we're going to try and get as far as we can. Here we go. Match day live. Valencia versus Ajax. First game, group stage, Champions League. Let's get it started. Okay, so we're away at the moment, so we're in Valencia's ground, so they do have home ground advantage in this scenario. Let's see if we can come away with the win against all odds away. I would say right now Donny van de Beek is my favorite player in this team. He's absolutely amazing. He's irreplaceable. There's just no way. I think I just can't replace him. And oh my days, Tadic could have scored. He just did not put off enough power in that header. Is that mine? Yes. There we go. Thank you very much. Martinez to Van der Beek. Van der Beek has got an opening and she wasn't able to take advantage of that situation. But maybe Babel can. And he scores. There we go. 1-0 up against Valencia. There we go. 12 minutes in, we're in the lead. Okay, so that was actually a terrible pass. That was the computer's. Oh, Donny van de Beek. Oh my days. What a finish. Are you absolutely kidding me? Linesman, did you see that? No, I'm trying to talk to you, fam. What a bloody goal. Oh my goodness. Boom. Boom. Top bins. Oh my days. You guys see why I love Donny van de Beek. He's absolutely amazing. If you are playing career mode, I definitely would recommend that you invest in Donny van de Beek. He is amazing. Now, the challenge for me right now is whether I can actually get into the top 4, because right now it is a bit challenging. Oh, it is a bit challenging, and it is definitely going to be challenging. Vertonghen is playing against his previous club. Okay, Vertonghen. What the hell was that? Newell? Oh, that was great. That was great. I applaud that. That was good. That could have been a potential goal. I mean, we're 2-0 up. We've got a comfortable lead. We don't really need to worry about that. But we'd rather not concede. Bukayo Saka on the ball. He's gotten away. He's going down the wing. I'm trying to cross a lot more these days, so I can see Donny van der Beek over there, so I'm just going to... Oh my goodness. I did not think he was going to score that. Wow. You can see Tadic just praising him over there. Look at this. Oh my goodness. That hit the spot, that did. But, okay. It's 3-0, and we haven't even we barely hit the 30-minute mark. Corners, and it's also difficult to score from crosses. Headers are just, for some reason, in FIFA, you just can't really score from headers that much unless you bang on got it precisely, and there's no other player marking. Then you can usually get it, but most of the time it's difficult to get a header in. Which I would say is kind of realistic, because let's face it, how many headers are actually in a football game? So I don't really have any complaints about it. It doesn't bother me that you can't header the ball much, but in certain situations, because like, say for example, if their tactics over here are to make me go on the wing so that I have to cross it and I don't have to go through the middle. If that is the case and I do have to cross it, then I have to make sure that I'm timing my crosses perfectly so that I can get a play every single time. And I've not reached the level where I can actually do that. And I've not got the players with the ability to actually finish or have the strength for their headers to actually score a goal. So that's another problem as well. But this is what I like about FIFA career mode. You know, it gets you thinking about all of these things. There's different variants and different aspects that, you know, lead into it. As you can tell, I'm a bit passionate about this topic, but I digress. Let's get into our substitutes and see if we can score a few more goals, maybe. Because at this point, it's quite easy to score goals. So I'll take Saka out and I'll put Almada in. We'll keep Donny van der Beek and Hakim Ziyech in. See, one annoying thing that my players do, and I'm not too sure if any of you guys have experienced this, but when you kick off, your strikers and your midfielders just stand in the same position. They don't do anything, and it's kind of frustrating because, you know, you're trying to get on the kickoff and trying to make a run or trying to make a ball, but your players are not moving, and you kind of manually have to get them to do that, which shouldn't be the case. But either way, it's a minor issue. I hope that's not actually a bug that they have to fix. It may potentially be. Okay. Martinez. Oh, stay on side, Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech. Okay, I'm going up to ultimate. I'm going up to ultimate. At this point, I'll just come back to you guys once this match has ended. Okay. There we have it. The game's ended. Donny van der Beek, 3 shots, 3 goals. It ended 5-1. Let's move on. Let's change the difficulty to ultimate, and we'll see how the season goes from there. Right, okay, so now that we've changed it to ultimate difficulty, it is going to be a lot more difficult. So I'm going to have to be a lot more precise, a lot more focused. I'm hoping it doesn't go terribly wrong. But even if it does, then I guess we'll have to take it on the chin because that was becoming too easy. Next up, we've got Olympic Lyon coming up. I don't know how that match is going to be. I think I can win it. I'm probably going to have to get a little bit used to ultimate difficulty. Even though it is broken, it's AI, it's computer, so you need to figure out how they're playing. The only problem we have is that all of the players are 99 pace. So that's going to be another issue that we're going to have to deal with. But I think we should be okay. Okay, boys, let's go. Live from the Johan Cruyff Arena. Ajax is home, playing against Olympic Lyon. Let's see what we can do with this. Like I said, we have to be much more precise, much more careful, more calculated, because this is going to be difficult. This is by no means easy. I need to watch my spaces, because as you can see, they apply a lot of pressure, and they're really quick. They're super quick. It's almost inhuman at this point. I mean, this guy probably has a sprint speed of 50 something, but in ultimate, that's not the case. He could be a Barcelona player in ultimate. Tadic, shield the ball. God damn it! You gotta be kidding me. How did they manage to get to that position? Oh, look at that open space. My defender did nothing. Moussa Dembele goes in and scores. Okay. This is... I hate playing ultimate difficulty. It's so broken. I just need to play harder. I need to play smarter and better. That's the attitude that I'm going to have going forward. No matter how frustrating it is to play in ultimate difficulty. Far in. Oh, Onana. You see, some goalkeepers have this trait where... Oh, thank God. You got denied. Okay. Yeah, some of these goalkeepers have this trait where they just rush out of goal. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. There's actually nothing you can do to stop it. Oh my days, are you kidding me? That defender came from nowhere. I need a faster striker. I need to sell Tadic. Babel needs to go. And I need to replace Tadic. I need to have a faster striker. The level of focus required to play an ultimate difficulty is also on another level. Promise. Offside. Okay, so we've made it to half time, 1-0 down. I think if we can make a few changes, maybe we can bring it back and get a point, or possibly even win. So let's just have a look at the stats first, because I want to see what the stats are. 53% possession to them, 47 to me. Same amount of tackles. I've only had one shot. They've had 8. 5 on target. 2 offsides, 3 corners. I've had nothing. 62% shot accuracy. I don't have a shot accuracy. 84 pass. Okay, so we're not that far apart. I just need to concentrate a little bit more. And once they have possession, they have possession. Like they're not going to let go of it. And when they do lose possession, the pressure is immense. It's absolutely crazy. They'll get the ball right back because of it. So this is something that I need to adapt to, and I need to learn to navigate that, because if I can't, then there's no chance of me actually beating any teams in ultimate difficulty. So I'm doing well with my defense. I do well with crossing the passing lines, and I thought that was going to be a penalty because the yellow flag went up. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's going to pass it. He's going to try to pass it back. Nope. Passing lines, no passing lines there. He's going to run straight through, cut back maybe, pass it over here, and that's a goal. This is the biggest problem that we have. Ultimate difficulty is too difficult, and legendary is not difficult enough. And I honestly don't know what to do at this point. The toughest league in the world is actually going to be the toughest league in the world, and probably going to get relegated because of it. But we'll continue playing. See if we can get any better, or maybe if the team gets better collectively, or maybe we have to bring in the right players into the squad, which requires money. So if we're not winning anything, we're not going to be able to make much of an impact in this league. So there's a lot of variables to consider when it comes to this, which is kind of annoying because you don't really want to be thinking about all of these variables. That was not supposed to go to him, but you see what I mean? It's impossible to play ultimate difficulty, and it's too easy to play legendary. So what do? I guess we don't have the answer to that, and I guess neither does FIFA. But this is the frustrating thing about career mode. It is fun to play on legendary because you win a lot of the games, but at the same time you do want to challenge something a lot better than what you're currently playing, but not to the point where you're absolutely getting demolished every single game and you have zero opportunity of actually getting anything done in the game because of the mechanics, which is unfair. And I don't think that should reflect onto ultimate mode. If a player has 56 pace, he should stay on 56 pace. If he's got 50 shooting, he should stay on 50 shooting. Like, there's no need to change the statistics of these players. That defeats the whole purpose of the game. I think every time I play ultimate difficulty, I get so angry because it's just unplayable. It's just unplayable. You just can't play it. 3-0. Are you kidding me? Against Olympic Lyon. I mean, my team's not bad, is it? I guess we're gonna have to figure something out because continuing to play on ultimate difficulty is gonna prove to be. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have some issues after I'm done playing on ultimate difficulty. So FIFA needs to really address this ultimate difficulty issue because I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to move on. We've got one more match to play, and that's the EFL Cup against PSG. Maybe let's try and stay positive. Maybe we can come away with something. It is PSG at the end of the day. They're difficult even on legendary, so this is going to be a challenge. But let's have a look and see. All of my players are absolutely tired. What's going to happen when it comes around to... Oh, and we've got Real Madrid after that. Okay, so they recover quite relatively quick, so that's good. We've got a transfer budget of 38 million, so I do want to get a player in that's going to change the dynamic of the game. So what I want to actually have a look at is I want to see the stats for the Premier League. So we've got Toni Kroos for Real Madrid with 4 goals in 6 matches. Tadic 3 goals in 6 matches, and Van der Beek 3 goals in 6 matches as well. So we've got 2 players on there. Lukaku, Ronaldo, PK. PK's got 3 goals in 6 games as well. That's interesting. Haaland, 3 whole 6 games. We've got Babel on the list as well. We've got 3 players on the top scorers list. Maybe let's try and keep it that way. Do we have any? Yes, we do. We've got Hakim Ziyech, 3 assists. Babel with 2 assists. Saka with 2 assists. And then you've got Silva and Sterling with 4 assists at the top. Not bad. Clean sheets. We are not. Okay, Onana's got 1 clean sheet. We're not on there for yellow cards and red cards. Okay, so we've got a few players that are on the scoreboard, so that should count for something. They're not going to be winning any prizes, but Hakim Ziyech versus Kylian Mbappe at the Johan Cruyff Arena. So we're playing home as well. If they defeat us at home, it's going to be absolute shambles. Right, people, I've had enough of losing on ultimate difficulty. For this match, I'm not going to commentate, so you're probably just going to see highlights. I'll try and include all of the best highlights in this one, but I really need to focus on this one. Oh my god. That was the most difficult thing that I have ever done in my life. The level of concentration that was required just to try and keep up with this team and get one goal was so difficult. I'm just going to show you the stats over here just to show you how bad it actually was between the two teams. I mean, look, I got 2 shots on target, 1 goal, 1 shot on target, 2 shots, 1 on target. They had 11 shots, 10 on target, 2 goals, 8 tackles, 4 fouls, 2 yellow cards, 3 corners, and I had just 1 offside. Their shot accuracy was 90 and pass accuracy 87. Mine was 50 and 79% shot accuracy. So these are usually the stats that you see when we're playing in legendary mode, but in ultimate it's completely flipped over. So in a sense I can see what FIFA has done, but at the same time it's not a fun experience, especially if you're going to play game after game at the same level, at the same pace. But nevertheless, we're going to continue playing this on ultimate difficulty just because why not? Let's see where we can end up. Maybe it's going to be more entertaining. Next time I'm going to try and commentate over the match while I'm playing it. It is going to be difficult because, as you can see, just to get that 1 goal I had to concentrate so much, but I think I should be able to cope with it. I'm probably going to practice a lot more on ultimate off camera, and hopefully by the time the next episode comes around I can be much better at it. But thank you guys for watching. That's it for today's video. Stay home, stay safe, peace out.